Okay, students, so the topic which I'm going to cover today from the topographical section or the topographical map is the direction. Okay, here in this video I'm going to teach you how to locate the place, okay, in which direction it is present. So that I'm going to teach you. It's a very simple topic and you can understand it very easily. Okay, so watch the video till the end, and without much delay, let's start our video. So directions, we already know, isn't it? There are four major or the cardinal directions are there. I don't know what happened to the pen, is not working. Four major directions, cardinal directions are there. That is our north, south, east and west. These are the four major cardinal directions. Now in terms of the direction, what are the questions which will come from the direction is give the direction, okay, of place A from place B. Okay, those kinds of questions will come. And sometimes with regard to the direction, they will also ask is the direction of the river, on which side the river is flowing, on which direction the river is flowing. So these questions are generally comes from the directions. Okay, now here it's very simple. Now for example, a question is asked, find out the direction from place A to of place A from place B. Okay, always you need to see is the word from which place you need to see the direction. Okay, so supposingly you have a settlement here. Okay, settlement B, let us consider this, and somewhere along over here, you have the place A. Okay, now you have to find the direction of place A from place B. Okay, very simple. What you need to draw is, with the help of the pencil and a scale, take the center of the village. Okay, center of the village or center of the settlement, and draw the cardinal direction over there. So here it's north, here is south, here is west, and here is east. So as you can see, the place A is falling between south and west. So that means in between south and west we have southwest. Okay, so the direction of place A from place B is in the southwest direction. So place A is located in the southwest direction of place B. Okay, so it's very simple. Now supposingly if the settlement were present over here, okay, then in between the north and the west it will be northwest. In case if it was over here, it would have been northeast. Okay, in case if it was in between south and east, it would have been southeast. Okay, so these are the 8 major cardinal directions. 8 major cardinal directions. So according to the reduced syllabus, we need to learn only this much: 8 major cardinal direction. Sometimes in the previous years, even a term was used, compass direction. Okay, now compass direction, if they are used, they are asking you is much more in the precise form, the direction of the place in a precise form. Okay, so how it was done was, supposingly a temple is here. Okay, place A or a place or a temple, and place B is somewhere here. Okay, or a temple or a spot height, some many any other thing. So here also we will draw the cardinal direction. Okay, with the help of a scale. Here I am roughly doing with the pen. Okay, you need to do it with the pencil and draw the straight lines. Okay, make sure you draw straight lines. So here in between over here is falling, like south and east, it will be southeast. So it is between south and east, it is southeast. Understood? Now if you see, the place B is located in between the east and the southeast also, isn't it? East and the southeast, it is located in between. So here it will be east southeast. Okay, so this kind is known as compass location or the compass direction. Okay, in much more precise form, the direction of the place B is from like direction of place B from place A is east southeast. Understood? Now in case place B was located over here in between south and southeast, then it would have been south southeast. Am I clear? So this kind of, if the word compass direction, if it is asked in the like in the in the board, okay, then there what you need to do is those kinds of directions you need to give. Okay, now there is one different, it is also not there in the the syllabus, but still I'm going to show you. Okay, that is your bearing. Okay, bearing is also a way to find the direction with the help of angle. Okay, with the help of angle. Now we all know that circle is a 360-degree, isn't it? Now if we draw the cardinal directions over here, in case if we draw the cardinal direction, then 0, 180, 90-degree, isn't it? And over here 270-degree, and again if we rotate over here, then we will have 360-degree also. So if we start moving in a clockwise direction from here, clockwise direction, so 90-degree will represent east. Okay, 0 or 360 will represent north, 180-degree will represent south, 270-degree will represent west. So somewhere if we get an angle of from 0-degree, if we get an angle of 45-degree, that means it will be northeast. Okay, somewhere if we get an angle of more than 45 degrees, somewhere if we get an angle of supposingly 70-degree, okay, then it will be east northeast. Understood? So in that way, with the help of the angle also, we can even find out the direction. So that way of finding the direction is known as bearing. Okay, but according to the latest syllabus, we don't have to focus on any other, neither this nor this. Okay, we just have to focus is on this 8 major cardinal direction, that is the north, south, east, west, northeast, southeast, southwest, northwest. Wherever it falls here, if it is falling between east and northeast also, simply give northeast, you will get the marks. Okay, so you don't have to be more precise like east northeast. Okay, you don't have to be very precise like that. According to our syllabus, you just need to focus is on the 8 major cardinal direction. Okay, now as I was talking about the direction of the river also. Okay, now here a trick is also there. Supposingly this is the map, okay, and a river is flowing this way. Okay, the river which is present over here flowing in this way. Now here you can draw, either you can draw the direction, the whole direction in the whole map, covering the whole map. Okay, now you can imagine the map like the lines also. So here the north, again east, here south, and the west. Okay, so here in between northeast, it is flowing to southwest. So the direction of the river is from northeast to southwest. Okay, but you have to be again specific. Okay, or you have to be accurate also. Sometimes it can be from southwest to northeast also, isn't it? So how you can be more specific and how you can be more accurate in that is, you need to check in the thoroughly in the whole river, somewhere an arrow will be given. Arrows will be given in the river. Okay, so if the arrow is given, now the arrow head will be the direction in which the river is flowing, and the arrow tail will be the direction from where the river is flowing. Okay, so you need to search for an arrow in the river, and according to that we can identify the direction of the river. Now in case, what if the arrow is not given, or what if the arrow is not present, then you need to see is the spot heights. Okay, like 280. Okay, suppose over here 260 is present. Okay, so somewhere near the rivers you need to search for the spot heights. Now spot heights means like the specific height or the elevation of the area that is the accurate height of that place, okay, above from the sea level. So you need to look for those spot heights on the side of the river, along the side of the rivers. Okay, so here as you can see here, as I have drawn, like two spot height 280 degree is present on the northeast direction, and the lower spot height 260 degree is present in the southwest direction. So that means the elevation of this particular map is from northeast direction, okay, northeast direction to southwest direction. So rivers will always flow from higher elevation to the lower elevation, isn't it? So the direction of the river is from northeast to southwest. Okay, so in that way also you can find the direction. So to two ways you can find the direction of the river. One, look for the arrows. In case if the arrows are not present, then you can also see the spot heights. Okay, these are the accurate heights of that elevation or the elevated surface from the sea level. Now since sometimes another questions will also be coming, because this rivers will also be joined by many other tributaries will also be there, isn't it? Will be joined by the tributaries. Supposingly this tributary is river B A and river B. Okay, now sometimes the question comes like, or the tributary or the river A, okay, has joined the main river, join the main river on which bank? Okay, on which banks? This kind of questions will also come. So here A has been asked on which bank it has joined the main river. Now the question is that, isn't it? Now how you will identify? Rivers will always have, supposingly this is the flow of the river, okay, rivers will always have two banks, isn't it? That is the right bank and the left bank. Okay, so it is not like, don't write down the right side or the left side or right direction or the left direction, always mention right bank or left bank. So it's also very simple. Now you have already find out the direction, the flow of the direction of the river, isn't it? So the river is flowing in this direction. So imagine yourself, you are also facing towards the same direction. Imagine yourself standing, okay, facing towards the same direction. Understood? Facing towards the same direction, you are standing over there. So your right hand will be your right bank and your left hand will be the left bank. So this side the river is flowing, so that means imagine you are also facing the same side. So this side will be your right bank and this hand side will be your, you are facing also the same direction. So here this will be your left bank. So the answer will be river A has joined the main river on the right bank of the river. In case if river B was asked, then the river B would have joined on the left side or the left bank of the river. Understood? So those are the things which will particularly comes from the topic direction in the board exams also. Okay, so students, these are the topics, okay, or the questions which generally comes from the topic directions. I hope I was able to make you understand, and if you find this video helpful, then please like the video and don't forget to share the video also. Thank you for watching. Okay students, here I have provided you with few questions based on the topic, and you can answer the question in the comment section, and the link of the picture has been given in the description. You can see